What's going on to you, Libras? Hopefully, y'all are having a great day. Shout outs to Intuitive Two Cheese Tarot. Thought I forgot, huh? No, I still remember. I actually forgot the other time around. Remembered this time. But look, you Libras have the Lovers. Oh, I'm gonna leave her YouTube channel link in the comment section below, so you can actually go over there, check it out, go over there, subscribe if you like her content, all of that good stuff, right? We're gonna spread the love and the peace over here. But so for you Libras, you have the Lovers, and she's a Libra herself. So you have the Lovers, the 3 of Raphael, and then you also have the 10 of Ariel. So let me show it to you. So what you got going on for you, Libras, is, okay. Interesting. Okay. Very interesting, because it piggybacks off of what I was talking about last time. The Lovers, the D3 of Raphael. You giving your love, it not necessarily given back to you, and it should be given back to you, but you giving your love and it's not given back to you, right? Bah humbug. And so because of that, you don't like that. You know, you really don't like that disposition. But at the same time, the 10 of Ariel, things are good with you. You know, it's not like, you know, things are looking down. Like I said before in the last Libra reading, things are looking up, you know. You know those times where, you know, things are good. It's not necessarily anything wrong. You just don't necessarily have anybody as a significant other. But it doesn't mean that anything is wrong per se. You're just single. That's what's going on with you Libras. There's nothing wrong. It's just that y'all are just single. Plain and simple, right? You know, we're born into this world single, unless you're a twin. You know, then you'll have someone to actually be born with. But other than that, you're born into this world by yourself. So we spend most of our time being single. You know, if you think about it. But the point that I'm trying to make here is the 10 of Ariel and the 8 of Ariel speaks to how, so a lot of you are showing yourselves some love, treating yourselves, maybe going on trips, you know, taking yourselves out, taking care of yourselves, just making sure that, you know, you get you get whatever it is that you want for yourself. Because obviously you can't buy somebody else that, because you're not with anybody else. But then at the same time, you don't really get that long into relationships, because a lot of people be bugging, right? You know, you Libras find yourselves being in relationships where you would like it for the two of you to actually have a cool, calm head, but you are usually the ones that end up with a cool, calm head, right? While the other person is like flipping out and highly emotional, right? And, you know, you Libras are trying to figure out, okay, what exactly, why exactly is this person flipping their lid, right? Like, what's going on with them? And then you have the change your life situation. So the change your life situation, so I said the 8 of Ariel in the change your life. Right now, the change your life is the Tower. So yeah, you Libras didn't want to have to deal with a messy, you know, significant other. It's not even very long, you know, you trying to find out who they are before they start showing you who they are, right? Next thing you know, they start asking you about, oh, where's it that you've been and all this other type of stuff. And you've only known them for about 2, 3, 4 days, right? And I know a lot of you Libras who have experienced a lot of that, where it's like everything will be cool at first, and then the next thing you know, you find yourself into a relationship with this person and not long in the relationship. I mean, not very long, not very long. And immediately they're already showing you signs, up, it's time for you to get away from them, right? Because it's already on the downslide. The relationship is already on the downslide already. Immediately, it's already on the downslide. So you don't want to have to deal with that. You know, you don't want to have to deal with that. Why should you, Libras, deal with that? Because you want to be in a functional relationship. And people don't have a choice but to show you Libras, how messed up they are more and more. And you're seeing how far this thing essentially can go, how messed up they can get. You don't like that. Why should you? And so because of it, a lot of you Libras understand now, especially since like it's too early in the relationship to be messed up with you in the first place. So you Libras changed all of that because you decided to actually take yourselves out and just look after yourselves. You know, you don't have to have someone going with you to go to the movie theaters. You know, if you want to go watch a movie yourself, you really don't. If you want to go watch a movie yourself and see the leap, then you have the leap of faith in the Seven of Michael, which is, so a lot of you Libras are just kind of on guard, you know, not saying that you will reject the person immediately, but you Libras just know, okay, if it starts off pretty bad already and it's starting off bad already, 9 chances out of 10, that's probably what the relationship is going to look like. You're not going to like how it ends. You're not going to like how it goes, right? So you Libras are figuring out from experience and what you've learned that it's probably a good idea that if a person starts off wrong already, they got the jealousy act, they're asking, where you been? How come you ain't answering your phone? That's probably not a very good sign already, you know? Because I've had that same thing happen to me when I was dating a Scorpio, and I've heard a lot of you Libras personally say that too, that everything is all good, but you know, but when you got yourself into a relationship with this person, you giving them a chance, now it seems like this person's tweaking. The reason why things seemed so well when it was a friends with benefits situation is because that's what that person is built for. That's why it's so calm, cool, collected. And this is what I mean when I say, how can you build relationships with people who essentially move like that? And the answer is, you really can't. You really can't build a relationship with a person who moves like that. You really can't. You could really only be in a particular situation where it's like you just kind of have to just like keep them there and have it be short term. And that's the extent of the relationship, because they're lying to you when they say they're lying to you when they're fronting when they're making it seem like everything is all good. Sometimes they be having significant others that you don't even know about. Then come to find out that you only find out until after you done did the deed, or they feel comfortable enough with you after you done did dirt with them without your knowledge, mind you. Now they start telling you, oh, they have a significant other. That's why, just let you know like that. And then you find out, well, why you ain't tell me this, right? Because they telling it to you now, and you're like, well, why you ain't tell me this before? Because they knew if they told it to you before, more than likely you wasn't going. This is why it is that they sound goofy when they try to project it onto you. Oh, well, maybe you like me or whatever. It's like, wait, hold on. First and foremost, if you would have told me that you had a significant other, I would have told you to shove that right up your butt. I wouldn't have went and got with this. That's a dub. I wouldn't have. What are you talking about? And they know this. So what do? They intentionally not tell you certain things. They withhold information from you. And so now you're in a situation where you're trying to figure out what exactly is going on here. That's what I'm saying. So these people will hold on to them being crazy, out of their mind, deranged, right? And then the next thing you know, you get yourself into a relationship with them, you find out the hard way, oh, they're deranged. Yeah. Because they had to act cool, because them being cool is how a person softens up and gives them the relationship. But the truth is, they're only built to be in a short-term relationship or something where it's not really too serious. Why? Because that's when they're on their best behavior and you get what you want. Long-term relationships is a no-no for them. You dig what I'm saying? And then it speaks to the question of, okay, well, how is it that you can actually be in a relationship with someone like that? You can't. To answer the question, you can't. So the Knight of Gabriel and the Ten of Gabriel right here speaks to how, so you just got to watch out for people who moving like that, right? You know, a person who's relationship material do not want to be friends with benefits. They don't. They do not want to be friends with benefits, because if they know themselves enough, they gonna know they're gonna end up wanting to be in a relationship with you, because that's what they ultimately want. They ultimately want a relationship, a long-term functional one. So they're never gonna apply and say yes to being in a mess, in a what you call it, in like a romantic fun relationship, only because they know themselves enough to know, and they're honest with themselves enough to know they ain't built like that. They actually want the relationship. So if a person agrees to be friends with benefits, they already know, right, if they like you or not. It's just that they just withholding that from you, and they are essentially looking to upgrade into the main person. But then you have the Emperor right here, which represents, so for you Libras, excuse me, is why I keep telling you that romantic fun only relationships are short term. They're short lived. They're short term. Because the Emperor right here speaks to how, it's just that's the case. That's why it is that you don't hear me talk about having long-term connections. Like people will make the mistake of like being in relationships with this person, or like trying to upgrade them to the main person, or like have them on their Instagram, Facebook, have them on social media. It's like, what are you doing? Like, y'all come through, y'all kick it a couple of times, and that's it. Like, stop trying to hold on to this person that is only for romantic fun, because what's going to happen? It is meant for it to be short-lived. It's not meant for it to be long, years. Nah, that's a relationship. That, although a dysfunctional relationship, it's a relationship is what it is at this point. I don't care what this person says. I don't care if y'all not in a relationship. They're going to have to get rid of the person that they just friends with benefits first, before they can get themselves into a real solid long-term relationship. So ain't no way they finna keep, hold on a second. So ain't no way they finna keep the relationship that they have with the person that they just coming through and having friends with benefit situations with. And then the Emperor represents you, Geminis. You need to know that, because you need to know how to maneuver better. Don't, if the people who agree to being friends with benefits, that's not your people. And I made that mistake myself a couple of times. It's not supposed to be upgraded. It's not supposed to be upgraded, okay? Because I'm not going to talk on those situations. But it's not supposed to be upgraded. So let's clarify the Emperor. Anyway, so to clarify, you have the Five of Cups, Page of Swords, Seven of Cups, Nine of Wands, and then you have the Chariot to clarify the Emperor. So this is my point, because this is my point, that they're not meant to be upgraded, because you know why? You Libras, because the Five of Cups, the Page of Swords, you can't get rid of them when you want if you upgrade them. It's not like friends with benefits, you just stop communicating with them and you just lose all touch with them, right? Lose their number, delete their number out of your phone, throw their number away if it's written on paper, whatever, right? Then you have the Seven of Cups and the Nine of Wands, right? It's not like that. The Chariot. Now you've actually upgraded this person. So you have to deal with them because you're in a relationship with them, unless they're so ignorant and dysfunctional to the point where you could basically just ghost. You know, you'll have people that'll talk about that's cowardly. Listen, I ain't trying to hear what those people have to say. Why? Because there are some people who are so ignorant and dysfunctional and hard to talk to that you know, because it's out of their sphere of control, they're going to give you a hard time when you're trying to be peaceful. So I ain't trying to hear all that, well, ghosting the cow. You need strategies. You need tools in your toolbox. I ain't trying to hear any of that. Going to somebody who is ignorant, because there's been real life stories, real talk, where you see on the crime channel, the investigation channel, of people who have told ignorant, belligerent people that they're getting a divorce from them, and what happened? Knife in the back. They plotting on them. Nah, some people you have to ghost. Some people you have to look at the situation and go, nah, I'm gonna leave this person alone. I'm gonna just dip out. I'm not even gonna let them know. I'm gonna just dip out from this person, because it's saving your life. So bump what some people are saying. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Trying to get the YouTube channel to 100K. I'm at 20,400. So thankful to smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the notification bell, set that notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos. Oh yeah, and come through and get a personal reading too.